Hello, it's Mr Spracklen here. Welcome to the Inspire to Learn Virtual School Video Archive. This is where we keep all the footage from virtual school from the last few months. And from Monday the 25th of May through to Wednesday the 3rd of June, we're going to be replaying you some of our favourite whole school assemblies. And today, we've got a real treat for you. And good morning, everyone. We are live from the Inspire to Learn COVID-19 virtual school. My name is Mr Spracklen, and it's now time for our whole school assembly. So I'm just going to give you a minute or so to join in. We're going to have people joining us from all across Dorchester, all across the Prince of Wales school community. I've already seen lots of photos of what you've been up to with your learning this morning. A lot of people enjoying taking part in the Joe Wicks workout this morning. Making sure that they did their best there. So thank you for that. Also, some fantastic Power Maths examples of work already being shared this morning, which is just superb. And I do love seeing all the work that you're getting up to and seeing what fantastic work you're doing. I can see that 11 people are already watching online at the moment. If you're there, drop us a comment either on YouTube or Facebook. If you just pop a comment in the box, we can then say hello to you on the air because we'd love to know who's watching assembly this morning. We've got a really exciting assembly lined up for you this morning. I can see that Jessica and Joshua are watching, and say hello. Hello, Jessica and Joshua. Thank you very much for joining us. It's great that you're being able to join in with assembly virtually through the Inspire to Learn virtual school. Who else is out there? Let's see if there's any more people that are going to pop up on the stream here. It's a lovely sunny day out there, so those rainbows in the windows will be looking good today. Joshua is watching. Hello, Joshua. Thank you so much for joining in. Rowan is watching as well. Good morning, Rowan. Thank you for joining us in live from the Inspired to Learn virtual school. Oh, we've got loads of messages coming in now. Good morning, Harlan and Hugo. Good morning, Henry and Elsie. Good morning to, who else have we got here? We've got Arlo as well. We've got Henry and Elsie on that one. Good morning to Ralph and to Jacob. Good morning, Henry and Arthur. Good morning, Jacob and Eva, who are watching at home as well. Look at all of these messages flying in now. We've got so many different messages popping up. Right, I'm going to take this off my screen because, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have a very exciting treat in store for you this morning because it is a very special time of the year. We're moving into spring, and at spring, we often think about new life, and we think and celebrate that. And this morning, I'm really excited to share that we're going to go on a bit of a trip in assembly. We're going to don our wellies and we're going to pop up the farm and we're going to say hello to Hazel. Hello, Hazel.
Hello.
Hey, Hazel and Philip are up at the farm and they're going to lead our assembly today with a bit of a tour of the farm. Is that all right, Hazel?
Absolutely. It'd be nice for everyone to get involved and see what we're doing.
Fantastic. What's happening up at the farm, Hazel?
Okay, so today you can see the sun is shining, which is just perfect. The rain has stopped at last, okay? So we, as it happens, have just started lambing. Right, so in the background you can see there's a few sheep in the fields, as well as Philippa popping up every so often. Okay.
Good morning,
I'm going to walk you through. So you've been here before. So at the moment I'm walking out the track like you always do. Okay, if any of you have got any questions about anything that you see as we're going around the farm, please message them to us and I will answer them as they go along, fingers crossed. Okay, so you'll see here as we walk through, we've got the vets have just arrived. They're checking over some of our cows for us. They're still doing their hard work. Okay, Jason's just said hello, Philippa. Say hello to Jason. Hi, Jason. Okay, and then we've got working our way up through, as you can see all the buildings in the background. And in we come towards the sheep. Right, just here we have the sheep shed. It is very busy at the moment. Look at all these sheep.
That's a lot of sheep, Hazel.
Can any of you remember what a female sheep is called?
I wonder if anyone can put in the comment box what is a
Have we got any answers to that, Mrs.
called?
Female sheep.
Let's see if they can pop up. Well, see if we'll give them 20 seconds. See if they can get it in there.
Give them seconds. I'll give them some clues. So Our daddy sheep is called a ram. And a baby sheep is called a lamb. Okay, do you remember that those two words rhyme, don't they? Okay, so at the moment we have got our first batch of sheep here. They're all just munching a little bit on some hay that's in the feeder. Can you see? Enjoying themselves. All of these ewes here are due to have their babies over the next few weeks, probably over the next week. So they are quite busy, and there's a few looking like, can you see the one just led down there, panting a little bit, thinking to herself, actually, I might want to have my lambs soon. But there's lots of them. They're not used to being on camera like this, are they? Usually we have lots of noisy children. Okay, so here's all the sheep here. Whoop. All right. Okay, so
How many
the
sheep have
tractor
you got
moving in the
inside?
background here as well.
How many sheep have you got?
How many sheep have we got in total? I can't see the questions, unfortunately, Mr. Spracklen, so it's not very easy.
That's all right. How many have you got?
In total, we are going to be lambing 1,200 sheep. All right. So this is the first batch here. In this batch here, I'd say we've got about 50 that are in the shed this side. Okay. There's a few of them that have already answered to a female sheep. Look, Noah's just answered, our cousin up in Lincolnshire, to say a female sheep is a... Oh, Philippa, you've let us down. It is
Philippa!
you, isn't it? Okay, so that is what a female sheep is called. Can you go bar? Bar. Okay, right, now we're going to take you into the actual lambing shed. Now, you all remember what the lambing shed looks like? Those in reception won't have been before, but the lambing shed is very busy at the moment. Okay, so just here, we've got the lambs being marked up. Can you see down here? Can I let them see? So what we do is we mark the lambs with a spray marker. Okay. This particular one is called T2. Okay. So it's triplet number 2. So we've got this mummy has had 3 lambs, and they are known as triplets. They have been in here now for a couple of days, so the mummy's got used to the lambs. They're being marked up, and they're going to be taken out to the fields to enjoy the sunshine. All right, we've got some more around here. Okay, let's have a look here, Philippa. Can we get these here? All right. So, can you see this lamb's feeling okay? Do you think Mr. Spracklen needed to wake him up a bit more this morning, or would Joe Wicks have done a better job? All right, but he's fast asleep on top of his
We don't talk about Joe. We don't talk about Joe.
Oh dear, sorry, Mr. Spracklen. Okay, then we've got some other ones coming through here. So, do you remember sometimes the ewes get their babies, don't they? And they may stamp their feet. Can you see this ewe here? It's just turning around a few times. Oh, look, there's one of his babies having a little drink. And as they get the milk, their little tails wag really, really fast. Oh, and now look, he's come up to have a look at you. So sometimes the mummies get really angry about the fact that you're getting too close to their babies, and they may stamp their feet. They're just getting a little bit cross and trying to warn you about, keep away from my babies. They're not going to hurt the babies at all. Okay, have we got any questions about the sheep?
Hazel, have you got any
No
orphan
questions.
lambs
Mr.
at the moment?
Spracklen's disappeared.
Have you got any
Here
orphan
we
lambs
are.
at the moment?
Pardon?
Have you got any orphan lambs at the moment? Any that
Oh,
you're
orphan
breeding?
lambs. So we have our heat box here, which is just a little bit like an intensive care unit where we can look after all our little lambs. So if we take out one of the orphan lambs here, you sit down, Philippa. We'll pass you an orphan lamb. There we go. Okay. So at the moment, all right, we have got one, two, three, four, 5, 6 orphan lambs. So that's all we've got at the moment. So we're doing quite good. Oh dear. Right. So there we go. Here's the orphan lambs as well.
Hazel,
Look. Aren't
Ruby,
they cute?
Ruby says, why are the black ones not furry?
Why are the black ones not furry? Well, some are furry and some aren't. It's really to do with what sort of breed they are. Okay, so there are some that are just a little bit different in their sizes. So this little chap, look, he's got quite furry legs. Can you see?
Oh, fantastic. And Grace asked, how old are the triplets? How old are the triplets?
How old are the triplets? They would be about 2 days old, I reckon. Is that right? 2 days old, roughly. They're getting very noisy, I can hear now. Look, he's very hungry. Very hungry. They're about half an hour away from having their feed. So that's why he was trying to eat my chin.
Hazel, Dylan asks, how old is your eldest sheep?
How old would our oldest sheep be? Oh, well, we've got Grandad here. Maybe I could try and ask Grandad if he might know. About 6 years old.
Oh, fantastic.
That would be the same as some of our students at Prince of Wales School, wouldn't it? Oh, you've gone. Am I losing you on the old messaging? No.
So the Emertons ask, has Philippa got her own lamb?
Philippa, have you got your own lamb yet? Not yet. That is something that will probably happen soon.
And Hazel, I thought
You always close a gate.
Hazel, I thought this question might come. George Davis says, is hoping we can see some pigs. Do you have some pigs?
Oh, we do have pigs, but I think we ought to leave pigs for a different assembly. What do you think, Mr. Spracklen?
Yeah, I think we'll come back to the pigs, George. Is that okay? We'll look forward to the pigs. I think they are famous, your pigs, aren't they?
We might even get the opportunity to see you possibly some little piglets when they have.
Oh, that would be amazing. Arlo asks, what do the baby sheep eat?
Well, we're losing signal a little bit. What do the baby sheep eat? So the baby sheep. Oh, look! There goes the tractor by. Okay, so the baby sheep are just like baby humans. They drink milk. Okay, so that's why when they're born, their mum is intent in making sure that they stand up so they can drink the milk and get all of the first bit of milk that will make them nice and healthy and strong. Milk has all the goodness and nutrients that those babies need. Just the same, would need the goodness of the milk as well. And milk is really good for you, isn't it, Philippa? Yeah.
Hazel,
Okay.
Noah and Harry would like to know how long you will be lambing for, Auntie Hazel.
Well, we're going to be lambing for about 6 to 8 weeks. All right. So we've started and we're going to keep lambing now until the end. About the end of April, I reckon, don't you?
I'll be 9 by then.
Yes, by the end of April. Absolutely. Okay.
And the Stenterfords would like the Stenterfords would like to know how much they grow in a day. I suppose how fast do they grow is a good question.
Oh, well, they fast. I'm not sure exactly they were put in a day, but they will be growing very, very fast. I'll tell you what, Mr. Sever, I will find out exactly how much. We'll weigh one sheep one day, or one lamb one day, and we'll weigh it again the next day, won't we, Philippa? We'll do a bit of maths, and we will let you know. Is that okay?
I think that's a great idea. That's absolutely fantastic. Well done. Can I just thank you guys for leading our very first virtual assembly? You've done a cracking job. And it's always wonderful to see at the farm. Before we came on air, I was saying to Hazel that 10 years ago, we tried to do something called Lambing Live, didn't we, Hazel? And that was when Thomas was in year 2. So the technology's come a long way in that time, hasn't it, Hazel? I think we may have lost Hazel now. Hello, Hazel.
Thank you very much, everyone. Have a lovely day. Keep safe.
We're going to say goodbye to the Hoskin family. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been wonderful. It's been great to have someone with a special interest and a special role in our community sharing what they're getting up to today. So absolutely brilliant. Lots of people joining us online. It's far too many comments to put up. So many. I'm just flying through them. Thank you so much for everyone who's joined us for this first virtual assembly of this week. We'll be back tomorrow with a new virtual assembly, 11:20 daily. We're hoping to do these. If you know of a special guest that might be able to join us, then please drop me an email and I can set them up with some details and we can get them online as well, because it'll be really fun to make these the best assemblies we've ever had at the Prince of Wales School over the coming few days. What we've got coming up next is on our schedule, we've got Read, Write, Ink, Phonics or spelling, and then this afternoon we've got a very special DT challenge. And if you check the slides, I've put in a very special secret challenge for the end of the day. We'll be back live at 4 o'clock for Today at Power. In the meantime, please do send me lots of examples of your work. It would be great to see what you're getting up to at home. I've already seen some amazing things this morning, and it's wonderful to see so many people working hard and keeping up with their learning. So thank you, everyone. Take care and bye-bye.